Yeah.
So, we are here to play a game of Dungeons and Dragons. This is called I've Prepared Nothing because I have prepared nothing aside from this entire OBS layout and the audio and the video and getting people here. I've prepared nothing at all. We have four lovely people here. We'll just go. I'm just going to go around and introduce you one by one. Can you all just say your names and your pronouns and anything else and share a little fact about yourself? Let's start with Kat.
Hi, I'm Kat. My favorite memory of meeting Aram in person was at GameholeCon, and he knows where we're going to leave with that, and I'm not going to go any further than that.
You were an angel. You were the
And
best that day.
yes, I have been playing Dungeons and Dragons since about 2001 with not active campaigns. Most commonly, you can find me a lot of Vampire the Masquerade stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I play a lot of that. I have created a character named Rita Vika, a level 4 Genasi
Genasi.
monk, way of the fire shaper. She's a fire genasi.
So she's a fire genasi and a fire ship. Nice. That works.
Yes.
That's a perfect combination. All right.
Yeah.
Excellent. Let's jump over to Kappa.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. My name is Kappa. Christian's okay too. I use he/him pronouns. My fun fact is I play Lucas in the replay thing that we're doing all of this for. So I'm really excited for y'all to be here. I'm really excited to be here. Yeah, no, I'm playing a character named Orion Boss that was named in chat. He is a Kalash Star and a Paladin Druid Ranger multiclass at level 4. the RNG really helped me out there, so I'm excited.
Amazing. Sounds like a freshman college. It's like I'm just gonna try a little bit, change my major. I'm
gonna be a triple major.
One note, chat. By the way, if you notice at the bottom there is a bar that has dollar amounts and things. For $5, you can give the crew or me advantage. $10 is an auto critical. $20 is a boon. $25 is a bane. $50 is a random potion. $100 is a free magic item. $250 is an automatic level up for the whole party. And $500 you get to add an encounter into the game. If you donate, please add text with your donation and go ahead and drop text into the chat too. That would help us out a lot and guarantee that we get you exactly what you want. Without further ado, the last person to introduce is Jesse.
Hi, everybody.
No, I'm sorry. I got two people left. I'm sorry. I have two people to introduce. Jesse, though. We'll go with Jesse next.
You may have heard my voice before. I played a scorpion on Kill Every Monster.
You're great.
And my pronouns are they, them. Today I'm playing a half-orc paladin fighter named Taxis.
Taxis.
A fact about me, this light that's burnt out right here, it's really bugging me right now.
Oh, no. Hey, if that is the extent of our tech issues from now on, I'll take it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I just noticed. I just did this room, and I was like, this looks great, except for that.
Except for that. And then
blessed Yom Kippur, everybody who celebrates and observes.
And then last but not least, and this is the first time we've met, thank you so much for joining us, Tenzin. We really appreciate you coming in last minute to help us out.
Yes, thank you for having me, and thank you, Kappa, for throwing that out there. And I was like, me. I got time, So, hi, I'm Tenzin. My pronouns are they, them. Twitter, socials, usually under Tenzin Days, as in days of the week. I got some TTRPG experiences. I play in a Cthulhu campaign by Ballad of the Seven Dice called Escaping Carcosa. And I also am on an actual play DnD as well on Piper's channel. So it's Matihi called What We Do in the Shallows. I play barbarian there, so it's all it's all real fun, and yeah, and you'll see anything else I end up in my socials.
I'm 100% sold on that game just on the name. That's
You say.
Yeah,
fantastic.
yeah, yeah. Oh, and my character today, the random one, I've never played this class before, so it's a wood elf monk.
Okay.
Name is El Zuman Molal. So maybe I'll go by Zuman. I don't know. We'll see.
Love
The
it.
Great Malau. Monk
Molal.
Malau. Excellent. All right. Well, thank you all for being here. My first question for you is, where are you all meeting? Do you all know each other? Are you meeting for the first time? Have you all been hired? Or is this something where you all are aware of each other going in?
I think it'd be so funny if we all really like already knew each other, but then we're just discovering things.
So you wait, so you know each other, but maybe like didn't know you were going to see each other? Like you
Yes.
all worked together before? Okay. What did you
Work buddies
do?
that ended up at the same bar
Right. Okay, you know what? I
Or
like that
bookstore.
actually. That's good. Where did you all
or
work?
bookstore.
You all worked at a bookstore?
Yes.
Okay. All right. So you all worked at a bookstore, let's say in your youth. In your youth you all worked in the same bookstore. It is how many years later now? We're basically playing die RPG.
I know, yeah.
10
And,
Where's my
years.
and
D12?
it's
my
a
D10?
decade later,
A
Aram.
decade
Yes, we all
later.
agree.
Okay, it's a decade later. So it's a decade later. You're all in this bar. Is it a purely accidental, coincidental thing that you're all in this bar? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Did this used to be the bookstore and now it's a bar?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. It used to be the bookstore. It's called the library, and there is one single shelf with some very sad books that no
It's
one
not even
touches.
books, it's board games. Like,
Right. There were books on it at some point. There's probably like a couple books of like cocktail mixes left, and that's it. Yeah. Yeah. So you all are here then
Budget.
because there's like a 10-year anniversary. There's some sort of like reunion for all the people who used to work at the bookstore, and you're allowed to drink free and eat free all night if you were a former employee. So that's how you all ended up here.
oh, sweet.
All right. Excellent. Who got here first?
Probably me if I found out there was free drinks.
Okay. All right. All right. So you're there right when they open, and you swing the doors open, and it's like surprisingly quiet. You are the first person here. There's a ye old magical jukebox in the corner, and there's like one waitress, and there's like one guy running food back and forth, and one girl behind the bar, and that's it. Otherwise than this and the like little tendrils of string instruments coming from the magic jukebox, there's no one else here.
Okay.
How's it going?
Um,
You here for the thing?
Oh, hey, yeah, that's taxes to you. Who are you?
Hey, so you're talking to the bartender, let's say. Yeah, my
Whoever
name
said
is
hi,
Angel. Angel.
Oh, hey,
Hey.
Angel, it's nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you. Oh, well,
Could I get
listen,
like?
we got name tags for you. And she reaches
Okay,
down and she
cool.
pulls out a little wooden badge with a little pin on the back, and it has your name hand carved in the wood. It's actually rather nice.
Okay. I will affix it to my shirt.
Make a Constitution save.
Okay. Constitution save. Typical orc, not 20.
That's what-
Nice.
Okay, you pin it on, and you like it's tough. It's tough to get it pinned on, and you feel like a little bit of resistance, but you get it in there, and it it pins to your chest. Your name looks great, and everything seems fine.
Oh,
As
these
you
are
do
like
that-
really well made. Good job.
Oh, they were dropped off this morning. They're really lovely, actually. You need a drink.
Can I get two actually? And I prefer like mostly foam. So if you've got like an empty keg that you're just trying to get rid of, just give me 2 cups of foam.
Yeah, sure. And she like kicks it twice, right? And then it kind of and like leans it over, just pours out like rockets pure foam into this mug, and here you go, and hands him over. As she
Texas is
does
amendment.
that, who arrives next?
So wait,
I,
this is a bar, right?
This is a bar that was a library. Yes.
Okay. Sorry, yeah, done.
No, absolutely.
I can go next.
All right. So you step
Uh,
into a mostly mostly empty bar.
Yeah, I step in. It's I'm wearing chainmail armor. I look like the child of Harry Potter and Ron Weasley, but really sweaty and really worried. Walk in.
Hey, you here for the thing?
Oh, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Come
think
here,
so.
come here. Yeah, we got what's your name?
Oh, I'm Orion.
Orion.
I'm Orion Boss.
Orion Boss. Orion Boss. Yeah, here we go. Here you go, boss. Right here.
Shadow Slayer, wielder
Shadow
of
Slayer.
the true light, and
Hang on, and she takes the badge back and writes in Shadow Slayer, leader of the true light, like tiny letters on the bottom. Here you go.
last child of the crystal.
Last child of the crystal cave. Anything else? Anything? She flips it over onto the back. Last child of the crystal cave. Yeah? Is that it? Thank
Yeah,
you for
that's
that
it. Thank you.
$20 donation, by the way. Much appreciated. Here is your badge. I believe
thank
one
you.
of your friends is already here.
Who?
You know what? Why don't I get you a drink? What do you need?
Oh no, I can't eat anything right now.
How about a water? Maybe some ginger root? Calm you down
Okay.
a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Here you go.
Yeah.
It'll
That'll work. Thank you.
look. Seeing people you haven't seen in a long time brings up a lot of anxiety. You go out there and you be your best you, and you're going to be just fine, kid.
Oh no, I know. It's just I know. I knew.
Great.
Thank you.
It shows. Have fun. Knock 'em dead.
I'm gonna I turn around away from the bar and cast Purify Food and Drink into my ginger root.
Yeah, it's fine, but it's now finer. There was like one little body that's like and then it falls off. Otherwise, that's fine.
I turn around. I see Texas. Hey, Texas.
Oh my God, Orion? How
Yep.
are you?
I'm doing great. I'm doing so good. Just I heard that
I have
there
like a
was
foam mustache from drinking the
yeah, I heard that they were opening this place back up. I didn't think it would be a bar. A bar.
Yeah, it's a little disappointing because they're missing some of the great classics. But I see that they still have like mix your own cocktails version 3, so that's
mhm.
like the whole reason I came.
You point over to like an incredibly like messy area where there's a couple tankards of liquor and just spilled stuff everywhere. It's like if you were to walk up to a soda machine and just hit all the buttons. Like that's kind of the vibe going on over
Swamp
there.
water. Yes,
Yeah.
give me the
Yeah.
swamp water.
Yeah.
I look over and just,
As you're doing that, Kat, you arrive next.
Vita arrives, riding a little scooter, like a very old school push scooter with her foot, and rides it in through the door. And
yes.
they
Well, you can just park that in the closet, sweetie. You're good.
Yep. They have bright orange hair and very vermilion, like it's like a big poof of hair, and vermilion skin tone, and very yellow eyes.
Nice.
I'm filling it up for the whole fact that she's a fire ganassi.
Nice.
And going back and forth because they, also same pronouns as mine. But she was probably the youngest of the group when she was working with everybody because they were given like the stocking position because they were like 15 when they were working with them. But
Nice.
She
By-
just parks her scooter in the closet and then goes to sit down
In the scooter
next
closet.
to in the closet.
Side note, by the way, your first roll is going to be an automatic crit. All of you.
Oh, sweet.
And there's additional
Wasted
boons
mine.
that are incoming. Wow. And there's more. Okay. So,
and there's more. Okay.
thank you.
And
All
there's
right.
more.
All right. So, unless there's
wow.
anything particular for those 2 boons, I'm going to use that now. So I'm going to give the chat a second to respond. And if they had idea for those 2 boons, no, it doesn't sound like it. I'm going to give them. Okay. So for those 2 boons, this is what happens. You all, Tenzin, as you arrive, literally as your character opens the door, okay, there is a light. All of your badges shine. And Tenzin, your badge shines, lifts off of the bar, goes to you, and lands in your hand. All of your all of your items, all of your weapons have now become +1 magical weapons.
Oh.
For everybody? Or
Yay.
just for Tenzin?
Everyone. You all now have +1 magical weapons. That's how I'm going to spread those boons around. And thank you, chat, so much for those.
+1. Where do we add that in here?
It's a really good question. You can right-click it, and then in that override box, you can override it by +1, or you can add another item in the inventory control as +1, or whenever you roll, just add 1 and just tell me that number. That works. That
Roll
works
for
too.
the attack parts, right?
Attack and damage.
Oh, attack and damage.
Yeah.
Cool. I'll just do that.
All right, perfect. Okay, so you are now all gathered at the bar. You all have your badges on. Here's what I'd like to ask. Who was the worst person you all worked with?
Among us? Or can we make up? an
No,
NPC?
someone else. Someone outside of you all. Although it's nice that you're willing to go for the throat right away.
Trevor. My vote is
Trevor.
Oh,
Okay.
frickin'
Who was Trevor?
A boss.
Certainly an
Yeah.
assistant manager, right? Like not the top level manager.
Middle manager.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Middle
assistant
manager who
to
acted
the
like
manager.
Yes.
yeah.
They were
Absolutely.
Dragonborn too.
They were Dragonborn. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that was part of the jokes. They were such a drag. Ha ha ha. Blah blah.
Ah.
So Trevor the Dragonborn, who was a giant pain in your ass and who you all actually ran out of the company. You finally got HR involved after months of trying to get a handle on Trevor, and finally they bounced him. And Trevor's last words as he looked at you all and the fire burned in his eyes were, "This is not the last you've heard of me," and then slammed the door on his way out. That memory comes back to you as the door to the bar slams and locks shut, and you can hear a deep, guttural laugh that sounds very much like Trevor.
Oh man. I pour the last of my foam on my face and mold it into like a beard mustache combo for a disguise. Can I roll like a sleight of hand for that?
Yes, go ahead. At disadvantage, go ahead and roll a sleight of hand.
Oops. Okay, roll the
You got
regular.
a
Let me
crit.
add another one. 12 is the lower number.
12. You don't. Hang on a second. Let me go ahead and roll this. All right. So there's like this deep laughter. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Wait a minute. Wait, where did they go? That's you in the beard. You can't fool me that easily. Kakoom, as there's thunder outside the windows. And
That voice sounds familiar.
the bar attender and the bar back are like looking around, like frightened. They don't appear to understand what's going on.
That voice sounds really familiar. Oh, ew.
I think-
Exactly.
I think the worst thing that Trevor would have done to Taxis is like every time they were carrying like a stack of books, he would have come and like slapped them on the back really hard so that like I dropped everything.
What a jerk.
And so this is sort of like a I'm trying to like hide, and then maybe he won't like come and knock the drinks out of my hand. I don't know. It's one of those like trauma responses where you're just
Sure.
like,
Mm.
it's
You
that
just
person
grip whatever
again.
you've got tighter. Just hold on
Yeah.
to it, right? Yeah. So there's nothing happens though. There's just that laughter and it goes away, and after a while the music kind of comes back up, and like the bartenders seem to relax and go back about their day. The bar back goes to the front door and is trying to open it. And he's like, "Hey, it's locked, dude. We got keys or something?" And he can't seem to be able to get the door open.
Mm. Should we?
Well, that's a fire hazard right there. This place is getting shut down for sure.
Just pulled out
Fire
a
hazard,
notepad.
fire hazard.
Friends, we need not worry. We will find a way. I am very sure of it. Let's just
I
give
go.
them some time.
I like that
I know.
confidence.
Investigate the door.
Sure. I would like you to roll investigation.
Okay.
Wait, is that a
Let
thing?
me find.
Is that a D&D thing? It's not, is it?
Yeah. It's
It is? Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Let
Don't
me
we have
find my-
crits?
We do have crits, yeah.
Yeah, we did. Okay.
I'm gonna
I'll use
hang on
mine
to
next
that
time.
for later.
Okay.
Yes,
oh,
and
I'm
you have
gonna
an
use
automatic
it
crit.
because I got a 4.
There you go. Okay, so you got an
Never
automatic
mind.
crit. Yep. So you look at this door carefully, and you can see the lock. The lock isn't actually locked, but as you go to try and pull on it, there's like a field of magical energy. You can just see the shimmer inside the lock. So something is magically keeping these doors sealed.
Anybody have any dispel magic?
No.
Uh, I have detect magic. No.
I
No.
have a really big morning star. I could try smashing it.
I don't think we need to smash the door. That means we have to replace the door.
Yeah, I don't want to die in here.
Yeah, I don't
We'll
either.
die.
Well, we got.
You know, we all died earlier in our lives when we worked here, so what's another time?
This place has always been death.
Reincarnation.
You know, if they had free drinks back then, I probably wouldn't have quit.
So as you get closer to the door, the glow seems to shudder. Like as you pass near it, like it seems to be reacting to you. If you want to take a swing at it, the bartender's not going to stop you. Neither one of them owns this place. And they both seem a little creeped out at this. So they're willing to let you take a swing at it if you want.
I'm gonna wait until nobody else is looking. It's gonna be one of those. Maybe I'll put a really distracting song on the jukebox that's like a
Sure.
group number dance, and then when
All right.
everyone's dancing, then I will go and I will do it.
A real peppy song comes on the jukebox. Is anyone actually dancing?
Oh, El Zuman is my character's name.
perfect.
Is going to get up like as if they're just also they them is like super light on their feet, just as if there's nothing weighing them down, and then goes to the middle of the space where there's some dancing eye, and just starts waving and just feeling, and then obviously the song itself that's playing is Cotton Eye Joe, but it was just you know.
Of course
Oh my
it is.
God, Texas would put that on.
It's the instrumental version. Where
Yes,
did you come
exactly. There-
from? Where did you go?
Oh, gosh.
I would like you to roll performance.
which
With
is a
advantage.
auto crit.
Yeah, well, you know what? Actually, you don't have to use your auto crit. I'm going to give
Oh, okay,
you
great.
advantage. Yeah.
Okay, amazing. What was it again? Performance?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Where do I do the little? This is what I get for doing this on the iPad.
That's
All
okay.
right, so I
No
rolled
worries.
one, and I'm
Oh.
gonna roll another one
There you
for
go.
the advantage part.
Nice.
Yeah,
Good
no,
timing.
it's gonna be a 13.
13, that's not bad. So, it's like,
Yeah.
you know what it is? It's like everyone can acknowledge that you're grooving and doing your own thing. It's appreciated, but it doesn't necessarily draw attention. How about that? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But it's enough to cause a quote unquote distraction. So swing away. I would like you to just roll your strength, Jesse.
Okay. Rolling strength. Do I get a +1 on this?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, because it's a magical weapon. You absolutely do.
I
This
got
one
an
be
8.
Okay, so you swing and you crack at it, and it gives a little bit, and you hear what sounds like a seagull. You want to take another swing?
No, no, I think maybe Taxus is afraid of the beach, and so
Fair enough.
I will report back to the group,
All right.
because I know Orion was maybe worried about this, and so I will let him know that there are possibly seagulls behind the exit, and I'm not going there.
Why are you so afraid of seagulls, hon? Says the bartender.
They're covered in disease.
Oh. Oh, well, listen, hon, I can take care of that. Listen, I got some things brewed up. You know what? Here we go. Here is this. This is my mom's old recipe, and she puts down a cup of tea, pours some honey into it, drops a couple beetle's legs, shaves off a bit of her fingernail, and then adds 3 sprigs of thyme, and pushes this over to you. That concoction will keep you free of disease for the next 8 hours.
I pick it up. I don't believe you.
I mean, you could roll. Do you want to roll insight?
No, I don't believe her.
Okay, that's fair. Well, look, my mom. Look, it's perfectly safe, my mom, and she just dips a finger into it. See?
Okay. Okay. Oh my nose.
Constitution save, please.
You just drink
will-
fingernail.
Yeah. I just drank finger. I will use my autocrit on this one.
Okay, good. Excellent. It doesn't feel good going down. It feels worse staying
Chunky.
down. But you feel like a little tingle of magic go over. You see the hairs on your arm raise. Some magical effect has taken place here. And your character is indeed immune to disease for the next 8 hours.
Okay. Do you have something for their incredible, mean personality, the seagulls?
Yeah. And then she looks back. Okay. And she pulls out like a stick. Just slaps it on the bar. There you go. Call it the whacking stick.
Okay.
He's got to hit them on the head. Not too
Oh,
hard
no.
so they don't get back up, but hard enough that they remember.
So where are these seagulls? And why do I have to fight them?
Apparently right outside, but that's weird because we're nowhere near the ocean.
Okay.
To punch the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna
right.
go try the door just.
Yeah. Oh,
gonna
he's
punch
gonna.
it?
If you check the door first and then you can't open it, then I will punch the door.
Nice. Door is still locked.
Okay.
I'm like 8 feet back with my maul raised, my morning star raised.
Nice.
It's still locked.
It's still locked. It's still holding on.
It's still okay. Okay. I'm going to. Oh man, I have spells I can do. Can I? I'm gonna frostbite the lock
Yes. Okay.
to make it weaker, maybe,
So you
and hit
frostbite
the
the lock to make it brittle, and then you can roll strength at advantage.
at advantage. Okay. Here we go. That's a 14. Oh, 16 minus 1, 15.
That's enough. So you hit it again, the lock gives way, the doors fling open, and you find yourself looking out over a roiling ocean as the deck of your ship swings back and forth. You look back behind you, and there is a bar in the cabin of the ship, and you look back out, and you are on the deck of a ship in a massive storm. I'm also gonna have to move my camera over, which I forgot about. Hang on. I'm gonna go
No.
back to the tavern
Disappointed.
real fast, get my camera, then we're gonna go back to the ocean, and I will put my camera in.
I love this. I love this so much.
Do you guys
Oh,
remember
so-
there being an ocean outside when we worked here?
Oh. Oh, all the cameras are too high. I'm gonna have to move everything. No, there was definitely not an ocean in the middle of the library. That was not something that existed. Okay. I think I'm adding myself back in. Hello, hello. Maybe I will ask you next time, Kappa. I could. I was not nearly as prepared as I thought that I was. But to be fair, it's within the theme. There we go. Okay, I am now ready. So, you guys are on this roiling ocean. It is just crazy. I mean, it is like huge 10-foot waves. They're sloshing over the deck. And you guys, I don't think, are trained to be out on the ocean. So what are you doing? Okay, excellent. So you go back into the bar. Oh, shoot. Hang on, guys. I'm so sorry. We have lost cast audio. Give me one, give me 1 second, because I'm dumb. No, it's fine. I just have to go pick it up, grab it from the other one. Yep, thank you. Go ahead and show things. Much appreciated. And I'm going to go back into the ocean and paste the audio. Can you all speak now?
You want to see the sexiest
There
magic card
we
art
go.
of all time?
Sorry about that, guys. Cast audio is back. Okay, so you all have.
Many
Oh, look at
documents.
the little. I forgot you made the little. Jesse, can you show that one some more? I totally forgot that you made the little dead ghost
Oh, look.
icon. I love that so much.
Ooh.
Oh, and it flips out.
Oh my god! A real octopus.
That's the best. That's so good. Okay. So, yeah, you guys are now on the ocean, on a ship that has no crew and is wildly out of control in the middle of a storm.
Question.
Yes.
It's roiling outside the back door.
Yes.
Is it inside the bar? Like, is
So
everything like
if you
getting
go
tossed
inside the
around in there?
bar, it's now, yes, now that the doors have been opened, it is being tossed around, and looking out the windows, you are now seeing ocean as well.
Well, I didn't have sailing a ship on my bingo card today.
How did you? Okay, really quick. How did you know? I randomized my entire character, and my background is shipwright.
Oh, no way! No
Sorry,
way!
sailor,
Nice.
revelry pirate.
Nice.
So this is a good time for a little bit of backstory. Why is your character so afraid of the sea if they have this backstory as a mariner?
Me?
Yeah.
It's not the it. I got cursed by a witch to have seasickness on land. So I spent all my time on the sea to avoid having to throw up all the
So
time.
your seasickness is now gone.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's
you're
gone
on the
now.
ocean.
And sick.
This is working out great for you.
I
Well,
swear that's not like all of that shit was in my head.
Yeah.
I did
That's
not plan on
hilarious.
bringing it here.
I would like you to roll survival at advantage.
Okay. 19.
19. Yeah, so you know that the heart of the storm is in front of you. You are heading towards it, and if these sails are up when you hit those winds, this ship is going down. Ooh, thank you for the donation. And for some reason, I've got the alert box twice. I'm going to delete one of those. There we go. Thank you so much.
I'm gonna.
Whatever that was for, please put that in chat, and I'll make sure that happens. What are you going to do?
I'll relay that information to the rest of the crew.
The crew. They're automatically a crew now, huh?
Yeah, the crew now. Like in my head, like it's an automatic switch of just like, okay, now okay, so.
Someone
I'm
gave
like,
me advantage. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. So, in your estimation, if you don't take care of this in the next 5 minutes, your ship's going under.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna start pointing at knots and shit. I'm just gonna undo that. Or else we're gonna sink. This is gonna be so bad. This is gonna be so bad, yo. And I'm like struggling with the knot.
Are you
But,
guys helping?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Then I would like everyone to roll a survival check. And just tell me if you get under 14.
Survival.
Do I need to roll it again?
No,
I
because
got-
you're giving them orders.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
I got a 2.
You got 2? Okay, Kat, good.
I rolled the crit.
Nice.
Hell yeah.
The whole
Perfect.
22.
Nice.
I got a 6.
6. Okay. All right. So, Kappa, 2 of
What's
your
up?
crewmates aren't doing so well. One, the hatches are not getting battened down. The jig sail is not getting sewn. And you need to give orders to one of them. You only have time to give orders to one, which will allow that person to roll again. Who are you giving orders to, Jesse or Kat?
Ooh. I'm going to say I'm gonna say Jesse. Just
Okay.
because you're the first one on my screen.
Roll with advantage, Jesse. Roll one more time, please.
Wait, I'm rolling again once or rolling with advantage?
You get
this
to
time?
roll with it. That will be your advantage because they're getting
Okay,
to roll
gotcha.
again. Yeah.
There's a seagull that's like literally, you know, the pirate show where the
Just
seagull
so
sits
people
on
know
the
there's
guy's
an
head.
ad playing
Yeah.
on the stream right now.
Oh, is an ad playing? Okay. Well,
Oh,
let's
it's an
just
ad.
yeah. Let's just talk for a second. How you guys doing?
Let's just chill. I'm
What's
doing
that
all
pirate
right.
What?
show called? Gay pirates. What's that show
So the
called?
last thing we happened was that a seagull got into your hair. So as soon as the ad break is over, we will come back with the excellent seagull in your hair. You guys are doing well so
What's
far.
the gay
No one's
pirate
dead.
show called?
The gay
Does anyone
pirate show
remember?
is called.
Our flag means
Damn it.
death.
That's it.
Yeah,
Yep.
our flag means that.
Thank you.
Exactly.
Yep.
Oh, you
It
mean
should
what
just-
we do in the shallows?
Yes, exactly.
That's really good. I like that
Such
a
a good
lot.
name for a show.
Yeah.
And we are back from break. Okay.
So capitalism sucks, right?
Yeah, totally. So,
Yeah,
well,
it
look,
does.
I'll talk about that during the show. We don't have to go to break for that. I mean, replay is basically doesn't capitalism suck? That's the entire show. All right. So, Jesse, a seagull had just flown into you, and I'm assuming ruined your second roll.
Yeah, it landed on my head, and like its tail is down over one of my eyes, so my depth perception's all messed up, and I got a 4.
And unfortunately, that's when the sail whips to the side because you couldn't quite pull it in enough, and the whole ship tilts violently to port. I would like you
no.
all to roll a dexterity save, please.
I have a +2 survival too.
Wow! Thank you for that $250
Ooh.
donation, Eddie Mouse. That means wait,
Oh.
what does that mean? That means a level
a
up.
level up.
Everyone levels up. So everyone go into your account and level you guys up to 5.
I just
Oh,
failed and I
shot.
got promoted. This is great.
Yeah.
Chat, help me out. Do I level up in Pally, Druid, or Ranger?
Ooh, good question.
Level 2 Paladin, level 1 Druid, level 1 Ranger.
You have the
Right.
most
You
screwed
could
up
also
character.
This is
do
funny.
something else with monk, or just leave it straight up monk.
Ooh.
I'm waiting on chat.
Yeah. So
Here we go, chat.
two questions, chat. Where should Kappa go? Pally for a sub. There we go. Pally.
Pally, all right, there
Yep.
we go. Thank you.
And then Cat,
Yeah.
should Cat go pure monk or go somewhere else?
Oh no, I have to choose an oath.
No.
You want. Oh wait, no. You want me to go a paladin too? Is that what you're saying?
I think they want you. No, wait. I think they're just saying paladin for Kappa, monk for
All
you.
right,
Yep,
I've
that's the
gone
first monk.
Paladin.
Monk, okay,
Everyone else.
straight
Okay,
up
okay, monk. Okay.
All right. And then
Just
Kappa, I'm
straight
gonna
up
need to know what oath you take.
Ancients.
Oh, okay. So
Okay.
there's a voice, Kappa.
Uh-huh.
There's a deep, dark voice. This really is bleeding into replay. There's a deep, dark voice.
Oh no.
I have heard the call, and you have answered it. And there is a trident shoots out of the ocean and slams. Thank you for that sub. And slams into the deck. There is shining, just streams of water, and then there is a half-naked man knelt down, gorgeous blonde hair, teal skin, stands up, clearly some sort of merman, and he just kind of looks at you, and then he kneels and he holds the trident out.
Oh no, not another one.
You have been called, and the ocean must be served.
Okay. I grab it.
Now, this trident is a +1 weapon that, when thrown, will return. As a
Oh, that's
bonus
sick.
action,
That's
you
really
can just
cool.
summon it back into your hand. Okay?
Hell yeah.
Yep. All right. Excellent. So you have that. Now listen, you and your friends are in grave peril, for you have been chosen by the god of the deep to face the trials. So far you have done well, but more are coming. Are you all ready?
No.
I need Kat's help. Kat, I don't remember
my
your
help?
character's name. Sorry.
Oh, Rita.
Rita. I need Rita's help to study for the test, if that's okay.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Do you all seek adventure?
I suppose.
Thank you for that $10 donation. Then, if you
Yes.
seek,
It's a hard maybe.
then you should follow and points, and just through the storm, in the middle of the storm, there's just the tiniest shimmer of light. Our first goal's been reached. That means that at the end of the stream, we will be showing episode 2. Thank you so
shit.
much. That is
Hell yeah.
outstanding. I cannot wait to show you that. So at 10 p.m., well, wait, that might be wrong.
Yeah,
I might be lying.
Alex lies. Hey, well, we're close.
Oh,
We're
sorry.
close.
No, we lied. We lied. That is all a lie, and I'm taking it back, and none of you will ever have anything fun. Sorry. Back to the
That's a nope but,
back
not
to
a
the
yes
game.
and.
Great. $36 left. 36 bucks, and we hit it. We'll get there. Don't worry. So I point. This merman points straight through the storm, and in the middle of the storm is a silver for light. Auto crit for Tenzin. Tenzin, add one more auto crit onto your total, and it at the end of this tunnel of light is just this like one clear area and the tiniest island right in the middle of it, almost as if there's a spotlight, like one of those god rays breaking through the clouds and being shown right to it. If you can make it through the storm, your destiny is there. Good luck. And kisses you on the cheek, and then just becomes water, splashes across your feet and the deck, and slides back into the ocean.
Kisses me on the cheek?
Yeah.
El Zubin definitely notices the kiss and then says to Orion, "Wow, is that like your significant other? They're very attractive."
No.
There's a
I don't know.
a little wave. Thank you, I try. Ducks underneath the ladder.
And El Zubin looks really good wet. Like they're that kind of person where
Yeah.
it's like the cotton pink, light pink hair is like just sitting very like sexy over the curvatures and
The
just,
water makes it go to
just-
like a deep rose, and it just
Yes,
has this beautiful,
exactly. Hair that changes the shade exactly based
Nice.
on weather.
Yeah, you look fantastic right now. You look like you had
Yeah.
like you are, even though the ship is rocking violently back and forth, you look fantastic.
The hair just, even though it's wet and slappy, it's just like slapping the right
Yeah.
way, you know, like just like
The lightning's
yeah.
catching you at just the right angles, you know.
Yeah. That storm lighting, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right. Are you guys going to try and brave the storm?
Yeah.
Yes.
I have
All right.
to.
I'm going to give you a choice. 3 of you can roll survival, or Kappa, as your captain, can roll survival with advantage once.
Ooh. I'll leave it to y'all if you want me to do it. I have good survival.
You do it.
I have a bad survival. You can do it.
Okay.
Theoretically, I have a good survival, but I failed both times, so probably not me.
Captain by captain, go ahead and roll with advantage for survival.
Okay, that's pretty good. 18.
18, yes. So the ship rocks back and forth. The sails are whipped, but you all hold it under control. You get to the heart of the storm. The island is now really in view. You can almost feel those rays of sun peeking through, and then a tentacle lashes up over the ship and crashes onto the deck. I would like you all to roll initiative.
Ooh.
Not
Oh.
again.
Yeah.
All right. For auto crit, like could that go towards the initiative?
Yes, it can. If you want to
Okay.
use your auto crit on that, absolutely you can.
I'll use it. Yeah.
Okay. That puts you at the front of the initiative. I rolled a 7, so you just have to beat a 7. 5? Okay, you go. Can someone track initiative for me? That would be the best thing in the
I
world.
got you.
4 for Cat, 5 for Kappa.
Damn.
Tenzin got a natural 20. The tentacle monster got a 7. And Jesse, what did you get?
I got 17.
17. Nice. Okay. So it's going to be Tenzin and then Jesse. This dark purple, bloated red, splotchy, covered in barnacles tentacle has slapped across the deck.
Okay. Let me see what I want to do here. What can I do? Do I go there? It's fine. So I'll zoom in, seeing that was actually just pulling on the ropes in that moment.
Yeah.
With this fat tentacle landing on the deck, does like a freaking air flip, like backflip, and like in midair takes out their freaking light hammer.
Yeah.
Just from the backpack maybe, and then just as they're landing down, smashes that hammer onto the tentacle.
Nice. Roll to hit.
All right, with the +1 with the magic thing, right?
Heck yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. So that's a 8, which with the plus is a 9.
Okay. So it doesn't hit, but it looks really good. But you
Wait,
slam it.
what? Oh, sorry, I rolled damage. I thought you.
It was an auto crit, of course, because you already hit. I'm so dumb. Yes. So how much damage did you roll?
9 total.
Did you roll
Awesome.
your damage dice twice because you crit?
Oh no, I didn't.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Look
Thank
at
you,
that.
Anthony and Moss. Okay, wait. So we got a 25. So the 25 is going to be a Bane. And,
Oh hell yeah.
And then we had another one right before that. Give me text on what that one was, Anthony. It makes me terrible happen. And we're at over 1,000. We're at 1,025. So now we are absolutely watching the next episode. So you go to slam with this hammer. You slam into it, and it wobbles. Right? It shakes in a weird way, like there's some sort of like thick jello inside of it. 5 advantages, so 1 for everyone, including me. You all got an automatic advantage again. As you hit this thing, it like shoots out and spurts, like it kind of fires ooze out of it, like it erupts in what looks like almost pus, and then the pus shakes and lifts what looks like half a face, and it's clearly a jelly, some sort of jelly. It looks kind of like a pudding, but it's like this sickening snot yellow. And I'm going to add you into the initiative, and it goes next. So go ahead and put
That was
snot monster in after Tenzin, please.
that was
I got
that was
you.
like 12 damage total, by the way.
Nice. So that tentacle does rear back. You can see a second one snaking out of the water, but that one does rear back, leaving behind this pus pudding. That bothered me.
You said it. You said
Yeah, I know.
it. and
I know. I
You're the one
regret
that
it the
came up with
second. The second I said it, I regret it. Oh, and there's also 2 extra advantages to allocate. So you all have 1, and then there are 2 extra ones, I guess, in a pool for whatever you need. And the second and now a third tentacle are now coming up over either side of the ship. And I believe the pudding's next.
Yeah.
Okay, Tenzin, this thing
Yep.
leans back and splits and forms like a claw and tries to slam itself around you. Does
Okay,
an
well,
11 hit you?
no.
How do you dodge this attack?
Well, being a monk and all, I'm like really good at like just dodging. So
Totally.
yeah.
It's
So
like that
I was trying
backflip thing.
to.
You just backflip your
Yeah,
way out of
yeah,
there.
yeah.
Yeah.
I did a backflip after the, and then I came down, and then when it's coming back, I'm like front flip.
Nice. All right, so you dodge both attacks. You can see like bits of this, spatter out onto the deck, and you can see where it's, where these little acid trails are rising when it hits the wood. So that would have been painful. Good dodge. Who's next? I believe Jesse, right?
Yeah, it's Jesse. Yeah.
Okay. Which enemy is closest to me?
I would say the snot slime is closest to the group right now, with the other tentacles rising up over the ship.
Okay. I will make a Morningstar attack against this snot monster.
Nice.
And I get advantage on this attack? Do I understand that correctly?
Absolutely, you do.
Okay. Oh, 2 15s. 23.
Nice. That is absolutely going to hit.
Okay.
A big, slow, gelatinous snot monster. No problem.
So that'll be 10 piercing damage.
10 piercing damage. Okay, so you just crack through it, like rip a piece of it off. It kind of reforms, but it's like half the size it was.
The piece that flew off is like stuck to my face and is like a beard.
Oh, that's so gross. That's so disgusting. Yes.
It's not weird.
Oh, why did I do this? Okay. Okay, good. Excellent. Who's next?
It's the tentacle monster next.
All right. So one tentacle is going to crash down onto the deck. I just need you all to roll dexterity.
Okay.
Dexterity save or just dexterity?
Dexterity
Straight up.
save, and it's just a 12. It's just to keep on your feet.
Yeah, I stay fine on my feet. I got a 22.
Nice. Kappa, you are knocked down.
Sweet.
You are prone.
We still got an advantage, right?
You can use your advantage on this if you wish to. Absolutely.
Yes. Okay, I'll do that. Roll
All right.
again. Just
Sorry, which save are we making?
Everyone
You are
has-
making a
Dex.
dexterity save, DC 12, to stay on your feet.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 10.
10. Okay. You are on your butt.
21,
How about
crit baby.
21. So Jesse and Kat, your characters are nimble. The tentacle landed closer to you all, knocked you right on your asses. The other tentacle buries into the front of the ship and goes deeper into it, and you can see the bow being pulled down lower to the water line. The bow is the front, just in case. So that part's being dragged now further to the water line. And those are both of their actions. Who's next?
It
4.
is me.
Right.
I'm going to cast Speak with Animals
Okay.
and just shout over the side, "What do you want?
Okay.
What do you want?"
I would like you to roll persuasion.
Okay, I'm using advantage on
And
this
you
one.
can use your advantage. Absolutely.
Okay, I have a +7 in persuasion.
Oh, man. Okay.
Ooh, what the heck?
Nice.
22.
22. Okay. All right. So you just scream, like, what do you want with us? Right? As loud as you possibly can. And then
Yeah.
the creature pauses. And, like, you see the arms kind of pull back, and then this giant head pulls up, and this eye as large as you just leans in and focuses on you and looks really closely and turns is like, aren't you Jeff?
No.
No, you're not Jeff?
No. I turn around. Anyone know Jeff?
This is
No,
Jeff's
no,
ship,
Jeff.
right? Oh, I feel
No.
terribly
No, this
embarrassed.
is not Jeff's
You
ship.
all aren't carrying a bunch of krill? A whole shipment
No.
of krill?
No, my name is
No.
Orion Boss, the Shadow Slayer.
Oh dear, this is terribly embarrassing. This is
Wielder
the
of
second
the
time I've
Dawn
done
Light.
that. Listen, you all, and then like the tentacles pull back, and this giant creature rises out, and you see him trying to like he just cracks the snot monster right off the deck, and he's putting some chairs back. Look, I'm just terribly sorry. This is really embarrassing here. I'm much more planned out. My schedules are just crazy, and my secretary's been off for a week, and so he hasn't given me any of my notes. Guys, listen, what can I do? How can I make this better?
Okay, I'll turn because no one else understands what's going on. It was all misunderstanding. So what was your name?
Ted.
Ted apologizes and is willing to help us out. What do we want?
Want to get to that island?
Of course, I can get you to that island. Everyone stay. Keep your hands and legs inside the vessel. We'll be setting off shortly. And tentacles wrap around, lock into the ship. You can feel yourself lifted as it sets its back beneath you and just carries the ship through the storm and drops you right off on this tiny little perfect island. There you are, no harm done. We're all friends now. You forgive me?
Yes. Yes.
Thank you, Ted.
Oh, and Ted
Thank you.
like reaches up and like nuzzles you with one of these slimy, oversized, disgusting tentacles. Oh, I couldn't stay mad at you. And then slinks back, just leaving you
I
covered
say,
in slime.
I say sorry about the hammer and the thing.
That's all right. I needed that worked out. It's been bothering me for weeks. You did me a favor. See you all soon. Have fun on
And
the
I didn't
island.
understand that.
And you are beached perfectly on this tiny little, just cartoon lump of an island with one perfect little palm tree right on it and a skeleton leaning against that palm tree.
Ooh, can I go check for like a message in a bottle?
Yes, you absolutely can, and of course there is one. There is, in fact, there is a diary that has been like there are several pages written of a diary. This man shipwrecked here many years ago after being promised a treasure from a deep one. They were called, and as you look, and as you like look behind him, there's another trident,
Okay.
exactly the same as the one that was given to Kappa's character.
Ooh.
Oh, hey, Orion, I think I found you another trident if you want. Bad news, guys. I think that maybe we're going to die here because this guy was also promised treasure, and I'm like pointing to the journal, and led to this island. And look, he's clearly a skeleton now. So
It's a skeleton.
We should call Ted back then. Give us a ride away from this.
I'm too distraught at the thought of death.
But you've got two now.
Talk to dead people.
I'm holding two tridents.
Just the saddest boy in the world holding two tridents. Well, Ted is long gone, sadly. So Ted just dove back under the waves and sunk to oblivion. So Ted's out of range.
I
Damn
feel
it.
like we need to investigate this island now.
Sure. It'll take you all 5 minutes. Go ahead and roll me investigation.
10.
16.
16. All right, you take a little loop around the island. Takes you 5 minutes. You come back to where you are. There is nothing on this island except for a skeleton and a single palm tree. Everything else is sand.
There is nothing on this island except the skeleton and the palm tree and what you found.
It's perfectly delivered.
I would like to use Druidcraft to make it sound like the skeleton said hello. But
Sure.
like wait until Orion's back is turned.
All right. So you wait till Ryan's back is turned, and the skeleton says, "Hello."
No. Mm-mm.
Just sitting
I'm
there.
gonna point
it's not
both my
moving.
tridents at this thing. No,
Right. Doesn't move.
you stay dead.
Seems to be
Is
compliant.
Orion seasick again because you're back on land?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
You're
No.
surrounded by ocean, the tiniest little piece of land possible, but yes, you are seasick again.
This is your own personal hell.
This is bad, y'all. When I see it's dead, I'm gonna turn my back again and just contemplate life, staring at the ocean.
Okay. Which, as you are looking
go?
down, your boots are now being lapped at. The ocean is rising.
Oh no. I'm gonna look at
gonna
the
move.
sun. We're gonna look at my shadow. It's high tide.
Why are there still bits of the shipwreck? Like, is parts of the ship still?
The ship
still
is
have it?
still intact. It is damaged, but it's there and beached. It's just beached on the island. Assumedly,
tiny
if
island.
this water rises past the island, the ship will free itself.
Let's go back on the ship then. Maybe grab this trident in the process.
Should we take this this gentleman as well. I feel bad for him.
Yeah, let's take him too.
Okay. So you grab the trident, you grab a sack of bones. As carefully as you, it's hard to pick up a skeleton, right? So you're doing the best you can, like an arm falls off. Oh, sorry. You put it back on, the head rolls back. You manage to get all of him onto the ship. Yeah. All right. And as soon as you do that, like within the next hour, the water rises and is basically almost covering the island at this point.
Does anyone want one of these tridents? I don't want to.
I
No?
mean, sure.
Okay.
I'll take it.
Thank you.
Okay. Who are you handing?
Does it return to him?
Okay, so Jesse, you took it. As soon as the trident is offered to you, there is an exchange of energy. Like you both feel like you guys shocked each other, right? And instantly, zoom, the trident identifies with you. You know if you throw it, it'll come back. You're aware of it. But also, there's a weird magnetism between the two of them now. One is glowing with a golden energy in Kappa's character's hand. The other one is glowing with the kind of an aqua energy in Jesse's hand. So they're both similar. They look exactly the same, but their energies are slightly different.
Well, that's weird.
Do you think maybe there's like more of them out there? Like one for each of us?
Okay. That's a good theory. Let's.
It could be the Trident crew.
Yeah. Who said that?
Sorry.
I look
Get out of
at
here,
the sack
Eagle.
of bones.
Seagull on my head still, just talking.
Jesse's got the skull. Hey, that sounds great.
Okay. So if we got more, gotta get more tridents so we don't die. I'm sticking to that. I don't know if it's true. I'm gonna. Maybe they're drawn to each other. Do you think?
As you hold the trident near the other one, so like one's out and you hold the other one out, there's like a weird pull and pushback and pull and pushback, and you realize you've seen this before. They're acting like dowsing rods. So when you bring the two together, there's a bit of a magnetic pull, but when you point due north, they clang together.
Go north.
Okay. We
Okay.
have a heading.
You guys set sail north.
You're so smart, Rita.
The water, yeah, you are actually. The water the water calms, the moon comes out, and soon you are sailing along this placid, gorgeous night. And the moon is just cast over the ocean, and all around you, bioluminescence begins to bubble up toward the surface, creating this rainbow of lights and colors all around you as you cut through the middle of it, through this oceanic rainbow.
That's cool.
Very pretty.
Yeah.
Oh
You're
man.
one with everything.
You do feel it. You all feel very centered. You all feel very centered and very calm.
Okay, so it's got to be close by, right?
Hopefully.
May I say, we haven't had any time to catch up ever since this began.
Yeah.
How has everybody been?
Not good.
Well, yeah.
Excelled in my monk training, and I now work for a scooter factory.
That sounds like a lot of fun. I myself am also a monk in training.
You guys are so successful. I've just been trying to grow a beard for the last 10 years.
Well, it's coming along. I can see some.
It's
You
not.
just like wipe it off.
It's not. It's the worst. Like when you really look now, there's like patches of peach fuzz. The peach fuzz isn't even consistent.
I'm trying.
I don't know if I could help with that. But I keep getting spells and stuff and accidentally saving civilizations. So maybe at some point.
Okay. Well, that would be great. I mean,
I'm looking
I
at my
don't know what I'll
spells to
do
see
with
if I have
myself
anything.
after that.
Do you have grow beard by any chance?
I don't have grow beard. I only have first level spells. That's a third level spell.
Right, of course.
Grow
Yeah.
beard.
Yeah.
Grow
Third
beard.
level spell.
Yeah, I've been able to cast it yet. I have this patchy ass shit. I would love that spell. As you all are talking, and as this light is dancing across the boat, the sails flip out and cover the deck in darkness for a moment. And as they flip back, there's now a table set with food and drink and wine and cheeses, and it all looks delicious and perfect, and it just magically appeared in the center of the deck. Someone donate a boon to Texas Beard. I will make that happen.
Oh, we've been blessed. And then Elzuman goes to this table of food and just takes maybe a thing of cheese off and was about to eat it.
All right. I would
Okay.
like you, if you eat that cheese, I'd like you to roll me a Constitution save, and I want you to tell me two things. I want you to tell me something you want and something you fear.
Okay, so Constitution save, yeah?
Yep.
Yeah, this is just like me in real life with the dairy lactose intolerance.
I would eat any
Yeah.
cheese. Yeah, me too. But I would also eat
Yeah.
any cheese at any table, anywhere. No questions asked.
Yeah, I got a dirty 20.
Nice.
So one thing I want and then one thing I'm fear.
Yep.
Okay. One thing I want. One thing Elzuman wants is a castle. And one thing
Affordable
Elzuman
housing.
yes, a free castle and on a hill, away from civilization, just
Wow.
to meditate and just be on the toppest heights, highest tops, to just be one with the nature and the world and all that fun stuff. Fear is to die alone, so there's that.
Yeah. That okay. Well, that is a fair fear. Yes. Dying alone. Terrible fear. Absolutely. 100% valid. Okay. So,
Maybe that's why they wanted to take the little skeleton guy. Like, this is so sad. We're gonna.
Aw, yeah, you don't want
We're
them to
gonna
die
take
alone.
them.
That was sweet. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
I got it.
I've already grown attached to him. His name is not Trevor.
Yep.
It's Boris.
Yep.
So now it's, oh my God, Trevor Boris. Okay, it's not Boris. It's Jenkins. There you go.
Jenkins. Okay.
Yeah.
As you eat that bite of cheese and as you think about your castle and as your eyes wistfully go to the horizon, you think for a second you saw the top of the castle. It's hard to tell. It's very dark at night, but maybe there's land ahead. Maybe there is a castle wall. And as you think that, you hear a little, it's very, very calm night, and you hear a little dunk, dunk, dunk as something bumps against the hull.
I think I see something.
Yep. And there
Land
is a...
ho?
No, not quite yet. The thing bumping against the hull right now is a glass bottle with a gorgeous gold stopper. Real easy to get in there and fish it out. And when you do, inside is a bright blue liquid, kind of like Windex, right? And it says in gorgeous brass lettering that's been like, basically there's like a sheet of brass wrapped around the bottle, and then there's been punch outs of where the lettering is, all done by hand. And it says miraculous beard potion right on the front.
This is fantastic. Taxes, come here.
Yeah. Okay.
Look, it's for you. I hand it over.
the whole bottom part of this brass like wrapping has it all extends and gathers in the front, and it's been punched through with many, many holes, and it looks like a brass beard gathering on the bottom of the potion bottle.
I'm gonna go back into the library/bar.
Yes.
And use the lavatory.
Yeah,
and
sure.
Drink
Absolutely.
the potion in a stall. And
Okay.
check it out in the mirror, and then come and do like a little fashion show to see what my beard looks like.
You drink the potion, and then as you're like looking in the mirror and reading the label, it says for external use only.
Oh no!
So I would like you to make a Constitution save.
It's a topical potion.
Oh no! Oh wait, that was just a con roll. Add 5 to that, so 23.
23. Okay, so it doesn't.
Oh wait, add 3 to it, just 20. Just
20. Doesn't feel great. Stomach feels real hairy, just a bit. But after a minute, you can feel 1,000 little pin pricks. It's like hair is forcing its way out. It's like and then poof, like in an instant, full, huge, knotted, gorgeous, ringed dwarf beard, 3 feet long, thick as the day is dark. It is just this beautiful. What color beard would you like to have?
Like a dark brown.
Yeah, dark brown with little streaks of red to give it some highlights. It is this thick, wonderful beard. And it
that totally checks out because my intelligence is -1. So like I wouldn't even change it if I could. Like that's how it happened.
Yeah. You couldn't be happier. It's exactly what you've always wanted. It's heavier than you thought it was going to be. It kind of weighs your face down, but yeah.
It's kind of hot actually. Like I feel like I should maybe shave a little. Or like I start braiding it maybe to like
oh yeah. Easy.
Three little things,
Totally.
Can Elzaman help with the braiding?
Oh yeah, put some rings in it. Yeah, absolutely. Hold up a mirror. Yeah.
Amazing.
Take a piece of Jenkins' like bony finger to like kind of like
wrap around and make a little thing.
Yeah.
Is that the skeleton we found?
Yeah, sure. He's lending a hand.
Yeah.
Amazing.
And
so awesome.
As you finish designing this beard, you can see now the tops of the battlements. You are sailing towards a island that is basically one massive castle. Every bit of this island is covered in towers and castle walls as far as the eye can see. It's just a giant castle. You have a beard! You have a real beard! That's the best. Take advantage for that. That is outstanding.
Oh my God.
I haven't given advantage yet.
That I own.
I haven't had to give advantage yet. It's been coming at us crazy. But yeah, definitely take advantage for that. That's perfect. So you all are sailing towards
Guys, check it out.
It does look so good. It's exactly what you described. It's not quite as long, but it's basically the same thing.
I don't know.
So dashing.
All right, so you are sailing towards a castle. You know what? Let's do this. It is 3 p.m. We have 1 more hour, so we are coming to our conclusion. Let's take a quick 10-minute bathroom and drink break, and then let's come back for the finale. How does that sound?
Love it.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
I will see you all in, if I can make this work, in 10 minutes. Well, let's see if the cameras work.
I can show my business cards.
Hey,
If the
we can
audio's
all
gone.
see. We can see and we can be heard. It all came back for. All right, we're going
It
well
worked.
now.
We did it.
Well, so the last thing you all saw as you crossed the tridents, and the tridents shone a beacon towards this giant palace city island. And as you roll up, you can see that you can sail directly down the main, like if there was a huge hall that led straight to the throne room, but instead of a road, instead of a path, instead of a floor, there's a river that flows straight into the throne room. You can just sail directly in.
That's cool.
It's going to take a little bit of driving, though, to get there. So the crew is going to have to roll a survival check, and Kappa, you're going to have to roll one to bring you guys in.
Okay.
So whoever's got the
survival.
best survival of the crew and Kappa, roll.
Okay.
Mine's +3.
Mine's
Nice.
+2.
Plus two.
Kappa, you should not be driving.
All
But you
right, beard power.
Not be
Yes.
driving. No,
But you
I
are.
have +1.
But I have my
Plus
background.
Right. Oh,
Well,
true.
that's pretty good.
And
I
Jesse,
got a
what's yours?
16.
Nice. 16 passes. Kappa?
19.
Yeah. You sailed this thing right dead through the middle. It just comes to rest so gently at the end. There's these big, huge leather stoppers wrapped around wood where the ship just kind of nestles in at the end. And
Hell
in
yeah.
front of you is a huge throne. And there's just this heavy mist obscuring the person on it. And you just hear a voice, "I see you finally made it." And it sounds like Trevor, but too big to be Trevor. And as the mist clears, you can see sitting on this throne is a full blue dragon. Thunder crackles in the distance. A heavy fog seems to be growing and flowing in between all of you. You messed with the wrong family. Trevor's a pain, but he's my cousin. And just big, huge footprints go down as this thing lifts itself off of this throne and cracks its neck and throws out its wings. Along either side now, you can see statues, a dozen of them, 6 on each side, of these men and women in resplendent armor and long ears and scales and webbed feet, and 3 of them are holding tridents. Others either have their arms broken or their tridents are missing, but there are 3 more tridents gathered in this room around you. What are you all doing?
Seems we've been brought here as a trap.
Not again.
Seems to
So
be.
Can I check the bar real quick to see if Trevor's like still in there drinking?
Oh, yes, absolutely. Okay, you throw open the door, and yeah, Trevor's still in there drinking. Absolutely.
You son of a bitch!
And Trevor's blasted now, and Trevor's like, and he lifts up a mug, and big huge fingers like, fuck you, and then just goes back to drinking.
I slammed the
Go
door.
in there. Pull Trevor out of the bar.
Okay, all right. He's like, wait,
Oh.
no, and you grab him and drag him out of the bar just as this blue dragon is like gotten hunched up and ready. He's like, hey, you leave him alone. This is between us now.
And I'm gonna fuck Trevor at the Blue Dragon. I'm like, this is your family. You deal with him yourself.
I would like you got 2 options here. You can either roll me a straight strength roll, or you can try and grapple Trevor.
I can grapple Trevor.
Yep.
Grapple Trevor.
I think, okay.
So-
And since you're a monk, I think you can do that with advantage. Even if you can't, I'm going
Yeah.
to say you can for this one.
Okay, so let's see. That's where's grapple on here? What the heck?
Just you roll me your dexterity, basically. Roll me as if you were throwing an improvised weapon.
So saving throw is just a regular straight
Regular
dex.
regular dexterity attack. Yeah.
Okay.
We'll say that you are
I will
proficient
face
in Trevor.
Trevor, well, I got a 10, but I don't think I'm like you said a dexterity attack, so it would be
Yeah.
like an unarmed strike.
So yeah, basically like an unarmed strike, exactly. So
Okay, let's
it should
redo
be
that
that
again.
bonus. Yeah.
I'll take the 25.
Okay. All right. So you drag Trevor out of this bar. You're like, hey, this is your problem. And you kind of hit the railing, right? Just at the right time. You get him over your side and you just hurl him ass over end, flinging through the air. Wah! And the dragon is going to dive to try and catch Trevor. And manages to. So the dragon dives, catches a Trevor, clasps a Trevor to his chest, rolls onto his back, and just glares at you. And he's like, hey, it's okay, man. It's okay. Hey, I'm here because you've been so mean to him. You've been picking on him his whole life. He said you guys have always been mean to him. You guys always treat him like an outsider. That's enough of that now, okay? I'm here to make sure that stops today.
Outsider. Excuse me. He is a bad boss. She points at Trevor.
And like, dude, she said you're a bad boss. Dude,
we have
dude,
multiple
they said you're a bad
HR
boss.
reports. So
Yes,
Wait,
there's
wait,
a lot
what
of
do you
HR reports. You haven't read them all, have you?
Well, and he's like, well, no, and you have them on you. Let's say you have them on you. So he's like, no,
Yeah.
and the HR reports were like stacked behind the bar. So like it's one of the things they never moved out, right? And he's like going through. He's like, oh, these.
statute of limitations.
Well, this is. I'd like you to roll persuasion.
Which one of us has a better persuasion?
You were the one that brought up the papers, Cat. It's gonna have to be
Okay.
your character.
Do I have like an advantage on this? with
Absolutely,
the-
you do. 100%.
Okay, because I'm gonna try this again. Oh, I got a 9. That's the highest you got me with.
He's like, well, look. Okay, first of all, this is all circumstantial, and second of all, blood is thicker than paperwork, and you can see like the look on his face, like, oh, that was terrible, and he throws the paperwork off to the side. He's like, no, enough of this. We're gonna settle this the right way, and he leans down and looks really close at you. We are going to settle this the way that dragons and men have always settled things. We're going to see
him?
who can
As he's
throw.
looking at me.
Was that what you going to say?
Did I headbutt him?
Sure. He got real
Sorry,
close to
taking it
you.
over.
He's
looking
right
at,
there.
He's looking at me like head on, and they're just gonna go whack.
I would like you to roll to headbutt the blue dragon.
Boop.
26.
So you're saying we're in a
Oh wait,
castle?
is that a nat 20? I just got a nat
Go to
20.
castle.
Hell yeah.
Go to nat 20. Okay. I would like you. So here's what I do when people roll nat 20s for attacks. One roll is full damage. So take your total full damage and then add to that an entire roll of damage.
Okay, so that's bludgeoning. That's 4 plus 8.
12. Okay.
12.
So 12 points total, or 12 and then
Or
you
no,
get,
it was my unarmed strike. It gives
Yeah.
me 4 bludgeoning damage.
right. Nice.
And you said what I need to add to it. My mathing is
So
not
basically,
good.
you're gonna do. It's like you did double damage, but one of them was at full, and then you roll the second one.
Okay,
Welcome,
so the
new
first
followers.
8 in total, I guess.
8 in total. Okay, you rear back and just wham, and just smash this blue dragon right like on the nose. He's like, oh, Jesus, hey, man. Dude, I was just going to say we're going to throw tridents. We get together when we throw tridents. Whoever throws the trident the first wins. It's how we've always done things. What's with the face?
We're all gonna die.
We're not part of your family.
Jeez. And he's like, oh, man, is it broken? Like, is it okay? He's like, no, look, hang on. We're not going to fight. God, you humans, you're always so fighty. We're gonna see who can throw the trident the farthest, and if I throw it farther, you apologize to my cousin. You know, like civilized people.
Oh, that seems reasonable.
He's like, all right, hang on. And he goes, and he just like shrinks down. His bones crack. His wings fold in. There's this gross tearing and re-knitting of flesh as he becomes like a 6'4", blue-haired, silver-teethed guy. He's like kind of human, but still a little bit weirdly not. Okay, listen. We're all going to pick a trident, and we're all going to see how far we can throw them. Whoever throws the trident first wins. Since I'm big and strong, it'll be me against all of you. Agreed?
Okay.
Okay. Jeez. Headbutts. You're lucky. You're lucky I'm a nice dragon. Anyway. And he like...
So we're all... So there's dungeons in a dragon in a castle. That's where we're at right now.
It's 100% where you're at right now. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
The dungeons are a little waterlogged, but you know.
If we win, can Tenzin have your castle too?
Maybe.
And the dragon...
Oh yeah, you know what? El Zuman will go up to Trevor's cousin and what's Trevor's name? Like cousin's name? Like we don't know it yet, right?
Right, you don't know it yet. His human name is so bad at names. Is Kyle, and his dragon name is Kylielian.
Okay.
So those are his two names. Boy, those are both awful. They're just plain awful. Wait, we're in an ad break. Okay, we're in an ad break.
We're in
a second. Yep. Ad break.
We're on an ad break in Twitch.
Ad break, hang out. Yep, we're gonna just like hang out for a little bit and then come back. It is nice that it tells you now. Before it didn't tell you. Yeah, that's actually really, really helpful.
So go away, capitalism.
Yeah, fuck you, capitalism. Also, please donate money to us.
Because of capitalism.
Because of capitalism, right, exactly.
But if you give money to Kappa, it's capitalism.
Oh
That's
my god.
Right. That's the best
20 seconds left at the end of the ad.
20 seconds at the end of the ad. Thank you. Thank you, 20.
But yeah, I'll resume with what my character's gonna do.
In just...
Or say.
I have
5
no idea
seconds.
what my character's gonna do.
Well, so far you're not dead, so you've worked out all right. And we are back from the break. Thank you all. So, where were we? You were just about to throw... Right, you're supposed to throw not spears, tridents with a dragon. The dragon, who is named Kyle, or Kylielian, he has graciously offered to let you all go. I did. He has graciously offered to let you all go first. So, this is how it's going to work. Your strength score will be the amount of feet you throw your trident plus whatever you end up rolling. Okay? So if your strength is 10, you would take 10, and then you would roll a d20 plus, right? And so like if I rolled a 16 plus my strength of 3, 19, plus the 10 I already had, right? Or whatever it was, right? I would have a total of 29. Does everyone understand that? I didn't explain that well, so I can explain it again.
I don't know the calculator, so I think so.
Take whatever your strength is, your actual number. So if you have a strength of 14, that's your starting number. Then I want you to roll it.
It's not the big number in DnD Beyond, right?
It's the big number in D&D, not the small number. The big number. So if you have a strength of 14, right? Take the number 14, put that down. Then take a d20 and roll to hit or roll to throw. So a d20 plus your strength bonus. So if you had a strength of 14, you'd roll a d20 plus 2. I just rolled a 6. So I have a total of 6 then plus my original strength of 14 for a total of 20. Oh, and there's 5 advantages in the bank. So you all have advantage.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yes. So
I kind of like that I rolled a 1.
Oh, no.
I kind of like that I rolled a 1 and I have an 8 in strength.
Okay.
I'm gonna use my advantage on that.
Hell yeah.
Before I spin, Elzuman says to Kyle, if I beat you at this throw, I want your castle.
If you all manage to beat my one throw, if any of you manages to beat my one throw, I will give you this castle. However, if I beat all of you, I take your ship, and you are my crew.
Ship's
Deal.
broken.
Deal.
I'm gonna bless Elzuman.
Hell yeah.
Cast bless.
Nice.
There's a really
Yeah.
shitty bar inside that ship. If that counts for anything. Used to be a
Fantastic.
great library, but then Trevor here, he ran it into the
Ruined it.
ground when he decided he was going to start charging late fees to, people who didn't even borrow books. So
I do have to concede that. Oh, I do have advantage. Thank you. I forgot about that. I do have to concede that he was a terrible, terrible librarian. I will agree with that, or bookseller, whatever you all call them. But this is a family thing now. It's a matter of pride. It's basically gone too far. I can't pull back now.
I got a 21.
Nice. So 21 feet total.
I have my strength is a 17.
Nice. So
and
you
I
got.
rolled advantage, and I got a 2 and a 4.
Okay.
Oh wait,
Oh, right, it's
and then you
advantage,
said I
right?
add my strength bonus
Correct.
to that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so then I got a 24.
Okay. My dragon rolls with advantage, so I'm going to give you guys a number to beat. How about that?
Yeah.
My first roll is a 14. My second roll is a natural 1. So my first roll of 14 plus his bonus of 6 is 20, plus his strength is going to be 44. Could anyone beat 44?
Wait, question. What's the... Okay, I got the strength part plus the
Yes.
roll. What's the other one?
So what it is your number of strength plus your roll, which would be your
Yeah.
die roll plus whatever your strength bonus is.
Like strength bonus?
Yeah, so if your strength, what is your strength? What is the number?
It's a... Okay, so yeah, I got a 9 on the bottom, and then
Yeah.
that is a -1.
Right. Okay, so you have to -1 from it then. Yes.
Oh, mine's even worse.
Okay.
So I got 22.
Do any of you have an auto crit left?
Got an
I have one.
8.
You have an auto. The only way you're going to beat him is if you use that auto crit. It's the only way.
Wait, what about
Well-
the bless I got? What does the bless do?
Ooh,
Oh,
what does the
you
bless
roll
do?
a d4 and add it.
Add
the
1d4
result.
feet. I don't think it's going to be enough.
No, forget
No.
this. Thank you, though.
Jesse, does your character want to use their auto crit? Otherwise, you guys are going to be part of a dragon crew.
Well, I'm
Damn it.
wondering here if I do the math, I have a 20 on the die plus
Right.
4 is 24 plus
Right.
an 18. I still don't beat him. I'm down by 2.
You're down by 2. Okay.
So,
So here's.
yeah, I don't think anyone
But
can.
wait, but you have the bless.
The bless is on zoom in.
Can you do bless again, Kappa? Can you do bless
Sorry,
again, right?
sorry. I can bless up to 3 creatures, so it's
There
so
you
it's
go.
everyone on the.
And that's an
everyone is-
extra
Right.
1d4, right? So you have a 50-50 shot.
What if you
I
tied?
rolled a 2.
You tied.
Okay, okay. All right, so you hurl this trident with all of your might, and it sails through the air. It is a glorious, perfect spiral as wing, 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 clang, and it lands on top of the other trident, pressed into the ground. One of the tridents is going to end up forward or back. One of the tridents is either going to be pushed forward or brought back by this throw. I want you to roll me a pure luck roll. I want you to roll a d20 and call high or low before you roll it.
What does that mean? Higher or lower than 10?
No, just call high or low. So either, yeah, basically if it's like 11 or up, it's high. If it's 10 or under, it's low.
Low. No, it was on a 7 and then it rolled to a 17.
Oh, so this trident comes down, clangs against the other trident, and just inches it just a centimeter forward. I have won. Well, load up on the ship, people. We're setting sail tomorrow. And you
Just
have...
so you know, I'm really crappy at tying knots, so...
Oh,
I'm also
pleased.
afraid of seagulls.
I shall kill them all.
I also
And-
can start things on fire accidentally. So
Oh.
we're on a wooden ship.
we'll figure that out. Listen. And he starts to give you this long spiel about how family matters, and it's all about family, and you all have to stick together, right? And turns out to be the most loving, supportive sorry, you have a hand raised. Jesse, go.
Oh, no, I just have a question about health benefits.
Oh, of course. No, and there's dental, and like starts listing them. You get a share of all the treasure gained in addition to double what you put into your 401k.
Okay, so I thought
Much
initially this
better.
was a bad idea, but this sounds
I'm
pretty
Canadian.
good, actually.
Yeah.
No,
So-
yeah, and he's like, listen, and we definitely do health care. And if you guys got kids, even though it says you have to wait 6 months before you can list him as a dependent and start getting benefits for school, we can go ahead and do that paperwork early. I can get that rolling within about 2 or 3 weeks.
Trevor, how are
I'm
you
down.
related to this guy?
Yeah, actually, this is great. This is
Yeah, that's much better.
All right. So listen, I just want everyone to stick together. I want us to really come together and think about who we're going to be as a family. And I also want you to think about what's going on that sale right there, because we're a crew now. We're together. And I want to go around and I want you all to tell me what happens over the next year as part of your dragon crew. What is your character experience over the next year? Let's start with Jesse.
Oh boy. Okay. I think Taxis is going to start going by he, him now that he can grow a beard.
nice.
He
Nice.
feels very lifted up by that and
Oh, I love
affirmed by
that.
it. And he's probably going to get better at not tying. I think maybe
Your beard is so full and lush you can practice.
Yes, I can. So Zuman is teaching me braiding, and Rita is like tutoring me on the side, and so I'm getting a little bit smarter and using my skills in like weaving and stuff like that. So yeah, I think Taxis is learning to sail. He's having a great time.
Yeah, the all of those rope skills come in real handy, and there's always repair work that needs to be done on sails and various things. The ship life turns out to be really great for you. Awesome.
Yeah, I still hate seagulls, but
Sure.
Kyle and I have a deal where if I hear them, I just point and I say Kyle, and
And then there's just a crack of lightning. Just a poof from the it's gone.
and then I eat the burning carcass.
Perfect. All right. Kat, how has your character what has their life been like for the next year?
I got put into the cook area because I would start things on fire just randomly.
Sure. So might as well put it to use, right?
So I put it to yours, and I'm helping Jess's character get smarter by making them read the romance novels that they've put away in their bag that they brought with them.
Awesome.
So, and so I think big type of book, romance novels. Sure.
It turns out Kyle's
And-
super into romance novels and sees them and is like, "Oh, hey, well, I haven't read those. You mind sharing?"
Yeah. I
Thanks.
share all my random romance novels with
Kyle-
everybody.
Kyle can only read when they're in dragon form. It's like some weird, hang up of their polymorph. They just can't read when they're in human form. So you'll just see Kyle kind of curled around the mast, right, late at night with one single lantern, and their claws just very gingerly peeling this tiny little book open so they can read it under the light, with their little wing over them so they have privacy.
So, but yeah, still monk, but just has to work in the kitchen. Start things on fire.
You're like what's the character from One Piece? A Blackleg, right?
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
basically a monk who works in the kitchen. Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Excellent. Kappa, what has your character been doing for the next year?
Oh man, Orion is trying to figure out how to get rid of this trident. He's tired of being the chosen one.
Yeah, you just
he's
keep
tired of
getting sent on
cursed by.
missions.
Yeah, he keeps getting cursed by various sea witches, underwater wizards and stuff. Yeah.
Underwater wizards.
Most unlucky.
Yeah, it's just he hates it.
It's like, oh man, do you hate an underwater wizard just come rising out of some friggin' bubble for no reason? Yeah.
You Orion boss.
Oh
Wronged
god
me.
damn, I'm just trying to catch some sun. Leave me alone. There's always someone with a quest or some tie to your past or some
Yeah.
great lineage.
Whenever Kyle is sending out people on on outings, Orion's like, not me.
Which will be you, Orion. Oh, damn it. But you're the chosen one. And you continued. Also, by this point, I would say that before you left, you were all handed out tridents. And these tridents have all
sweet.
spent the last year growing and adapting to you. So actually, I'm going to go back for a second. Jesse, what powers has your trident manifested?
Oh, it's definitely a heat-seeking missile for seagulls. It has, like the Vorpal sword. Like if you cut somebody's head off, it's the Vorpal trident, but only for seagulls.
Just feathers and blood. Cat, what?
The
what
worst magic weapon for anybody except
the worst
for
except for
Texas.
you. It's fantastic. Cat,
It
what
produces
powers?
a wall of fire.
Ooh.
Nice.
That's all.
How does it do it? How does it work?
It I just pointed out at a direction. Even if we're on the water, make a wall of fire on the water.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. So it can create
just
fire even on water because it's a
Even
magical
on water, it's
trident.
just it's magical trident, so it's just a wall of fire, so nobody can attack our boat because it.
Oh, because you can just shred it with fire. That's cool as shit.
Yeah.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Capel, what about your guys? What about Orion's trident?
Orion's trident, it summons the same dude that gave him a kiss.
Oh,
like at random times, just whenever is most inconvenient for Orion.
yes. Oh, hello. It says something bitchy, but then also is helpful.
Yeah,
And then gives you a kiss and leaves again. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
that. Okay, excellent. So it's a good power, but it's not a great
it's a good power, but Orion isn't having none of it.
All right. And Tenzin, please tell me what the year of your character has been like and what powers their trident has manifested.
All right, so Elzuman actually begins a romantic relationship with Kyle.
Oh.
They have a whirlwind romance on the ship.
Yeah.
Spent many beautiful starry nights together, and eventually they are wedded. But the long con is really that they just wanted that castle. So marriage of convenience, maybe a long man's con.
Oh man,
Now they
Kyle.
will die alone
when-
in their castle.
When they found out, exactly. When they found out that Kyle loves romance books, read a few and did the whole meet cute, or all those
man.
little
Kyle's-
roses on the bed crap.
Kyle's come to each of you individually and has been like, I didn't think I could love again, but my heart is so open and pure, and I just feel like finally I can lift myself up, that I don't have to be dragging all this weight and baggage around. I can free myself. I can be the person. I can be the lizard I was truly meant to be.
Although Elzuman prefers Kyle in dragon form for the sexy times, but otherwise, it's really about the castle, and they'll stay together, but there's no real love there. They'll pretend. But,
And Kyle doesn't do a prenup or anything.
No.
Kyle just puts it all out there.
Stupid Kyle.
But you don't understand. You don't do a prenup when it's true love. If you do a prenup when it's true love, it ruins it. Sometimes you just have to trust people.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so a year from now, you take him for everything. Everything. Yeah. He didn't see any of it coming. Doesn't even bother to get a lawyer, because who gets a dragon lawyer? So you take him for the house, you take him for the boat, you take everything.
Wait, so is Elzuman our new boss now?
Yeah, absolutely. In a year, Zuman's the new boss.
Yeah.
What does your crew end up doing? What is the name of the crew or the boat, and what are you all doing as a crew now?
By the way, my trident
Yeah.
power
Oh, yeah.
turns anything into pus.
Oh no! Oh no!
I like saran wrap my beard.
You started this, Aram.
I know, it's my
We gotta
fault.
blame
circle
you.
back. We gotta circle
No,
back.
you're right, and it's brilliant, and it's all my fault, and I'm sorry. I apologize to
gross-
you and the audience.
And you know what? It's a different color based on the DNA makeup of anything or anybody. So everybody has a unique color.
Thank you.
That is a little interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I would be curious, but still, gross and
What's
awful.
your pus color?
Oh, no, please.
Oh God, it's like the worst kind of aura possible. All right.
Yeah.
So, thank you all for joining me. Thank you for playing this game of D&D with me. Thank you for helping raise funds for the Dead Ghost Network. Let's say who we are and where you can find us, starting with Jesse.
Hey everybody, I am Jessie. This isn't real. I know it looks great though. Thanks so much for hanging out with us for the last couple hours. I had a lot of fun. The only places you can find me online right now are Instagram, Tumblr, and Blue Sky. So I am just Jessie D on those apps. On Instagram, it's just jessie.d because somebody stole my username before I got there.
Boom.
So yeah,
random.
I will be around. I do a little
fight
bit
them.
of streaming on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. I am dabbling in the voice acting, so you might hear me on a podcast, audio drama. And I took up crocheting, and I made this.
Did you make the beard?
And
That's so good.
Yeah, I made it.
Awesome. Well done.
Just as a little
my God,
loose,
can
so I
you
think I
put
need
it-
to get some like double-sided tape or something.
Oh, fair enough.
Can you put it on where it's your nose coming through it?
Okay.
Oh my God. Great. Great.
Awesome. All right, great. And Kat, where can people find you?
You can find me at Dead and Glow on most places. Yeah, pretty much Dead and Glow everywhere.
Makes
Except
it
for
easy.
DeviantArt, but yeah. I also show up on some Vampire the Masquerade live plays or real plays with Martlet Gaming, and I'm a big knitter. This is what I made earlier.
Wow.
Ooh.
That's
That's
impressive.
really impressive. Wow.
That was all during stream, y'all.
I was binding it off. That's all.
That's really good. Man, that's
We have a
cool.
couple crafty people in chat.
Yeah, I have no skills, but
That's so
I'm very
cool.
impressed with
That's
you
really
all.
cool.
All right, Kappa, where can people find you?
You can find me everywhere at the Kappa Chris. It's pretty easy. Mostly on Twitter and Blue Sky. I'm trying to figure out Threads. I don't know.
can't figure
Maybe
it
it's
out
worth
either.
it. I can't figure it out. I mean, I will, but it's gonna take a long time. And
You
by
think
then,
with
we'll
3
probably
million
have
people
moved.
signing up all at once, it would have been, gangbusters, but I don't know. Blue Sky
it's-
seems to be the one for me.
Yeah. If you liked what you saw today, you can find me on various projects like Replay, the thing that we're all here for. I play Lucas, the Neo.
The Neo.
That's always really fun to say.
It is, isn't
Other
it?
than that,
Yeah.
Other than that, you can find me on Roads Uncharted, the first actual play set in the Genesis system by Fantasy Flight Games. That's a really fun fun show that I'm on. It's very whimsical. We just wrapped up season 4, and I'm really trying to get into writing for TTRPGs. So look out for my work in Tales from Sina Una and the next installment for Undying Corruption. I'm really
I can't wait to
excited
check
about those two
that out.
things.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome, man.
Right.
Good job.
Yeah, thank you.
Cool. All right. And last but not least, Tenzin. First of all, pleasure to meet you. Thank you so much for joining us last minute. And could you please tell people where they can find you?
Yes. Hi, I'm Tenzin. You can find me on socials as far as they pop up at Tenzin Days, as in days of the week. I forgot to mention this in the beginning, but I also have my own little TTRPG podcast called Odd people play TTRPG, you might actually know someone else who is in an episode. Kappa,
Oh, I'm gonna check
So
that out.
definitely check that first episode out. There's already 3. I swear I plan to make more. It's just about scheduling. But
Oh,
yeah,
trust me. Yeah, I know.
it's an intimate one-on-one TTRPG mini interview and a 2-player game. So we just try out all different ones, and bring attention to all the awesome little 2-player games or more that are out there that folks like anyone like you guys can write yourselves. So I think it's just a lot of fun, and it also is a good time and a good exposure. Aside
Awesome.
from things I'm part of, I am part of the Carcosa Escaping Carcosa Cthulhu campaign by Ballad of the Seven Dice. And also What We Do in the Shallows, a pirate D&D game
I
by
can't wait to check that out. Just on the
That's
name
really
by
alone,
cool. Yeah.
I'm so
Piper,
sold.
which is it's under the user Matihi, Mateehee on Twitch. So yeah, you'll find that there too. So yeah, and then otherwise my socials will be pretty full of whatever next project I randomly decide to be a part of. There was another thing which was God damn it, I'm forgetting. Oh yes, if you want me to join you on any charity one shots, those are my favorite things to do. Please feel
Yeah.
free to invite me. I love doing fun things while raising funds for a good cause. So I'm happy to, when I have the time, to be that extra player.
Well, you're a fantastic player, and
Yeah.
anyone would be really happy to have you, as was I. Thank you so much for
Thank
being
you.
here. Thank you guys all so much for going on this little wacky adventure with me. This has been I've Prepared